Breaking news, this out of the Middle East. The Hill is reporting that the United States military is preparing to board Iran-linked oil tankers and seize commercial ships in international waters in the coming days. This comes after the United States military announced it has forced 23 ships to turn around near the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. blockade is still in effect, and Iran is saying it's the reason it has changed course, closing the waterway again, and reportedly already shooting at ships trying to cross the key oil transport route. Well, these escalations are the latest in the back and forth between both sides, all ahead of Wednesday's deadline for a peace deal. President Trump is standing firm, saying Iran cannot blackmail America.
The leaders, they have known nothing. Actually, their leaders are, it is regime change. You call that enforced regime change. But we're talking to them. They wanted to close up the strait again, you know, as they've been doing for years. And they can't blackmail us.
So we're going to welcome in GOP strategist and Allo Ventures managing partner Allison Wynn, and Democratic strategist and strategic communications advisor for the Georgia Senate, Madeline Somerville. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Let's dive right in. President Trump is taking another swipe at NATO for not helping in the Strait. Let's listen together.
And now that the Hormuz Strait situation is almost over, I received a call from NATO asking if we would like some help. Thank you very much, NATO. And I told them I would have liked your help 2 months ago, but now I really don't want your help anymore.
Right, so we had Mick Mulvaney on the show earlier, and he said even if you don't like his delivery, you know, he has some valid points there. The UK and France had their first talks on post-war plans for the Strait of Hormuz, with more scheduled for next week. So, Madeline, from wars with our enemies to fights with our allies, how do you think voters are viewing Trump's actions on the international stage?
You know, I feel like a kid sitting in the back seat. Are we there yet? Is it almost over? Are we almost done? Oh, we're almost there. I feel like he's placating us constantly to try to keep us quiet. I feel like a little kid here. But when it comes to the NATO connections, so a lot of our allies are feeling frustrated, and I think it was really illustrated best by that the Japanese reporter who spoke to President Trump in the Oval Office when he said, "If we're your allies, why didn't you contact any of us first before you did any of this?
Right.
Why didn't you work with us?" And I think that frustration has permeated into the public in these different countries. And if you keep track of the news there, you can see how disappointed they are and how it's really affected those relationships.
Look, and some have said too, you know, and why didn't you consult Congress ahead of time? And he maintains, the president maintains, the administration continues to say the message out of the White House is that they needed that surprise. They had this one opportunity with Israel to be able to take out the top leadership all at the same time. They got so many all in one foul swoop, and they needed that element of surprise. But you know what, the American public, let's take a look at the numbers about how they're feeling about what's going on there. We've got a new Politico poll, and it's showing that just 38% of Americans support this military action there in Iran. And some in Trump's base feel he went back and forth with his promise. He said he was never going to get into these forever wars, and hopefully this doesn't turn into that. With control of the House and the Senate on the line in the midterms in November, Allison, I got to get your take. Are some Republican candidates having to break with the president and possibly condemn the war? Is that what we'll see?
Well, I was one who voted for Trump and Vance on the platform of no more wars, no more endless war. This is not my father's war. And he was in the Vietnam War. And so I'm glad to see President Trump move away from military action. We're now going into economic warfare with the blockade, and also information warfare, which we're not doing so well with some of the Jesus, AI, and Lego stuff. But we are moving away from endless war. I'm happy to report and see that. We need to continue with this blockade.
I mean, we hope so. But the ceasefire, you know, it ends on Wednesday. We don't know if bombs are going to be starting to drop, you know, if it's going to hold or if it's going to, you know, we'll see that happen in the next few days or on Thursday or Friday. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. The president, when he's asked about it, or Kelly Meyer asked him on the plane, what's going to happen? And he just said, maybe I'll do this, and maybe I'll do this. We'll have to see.
Democrats, the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.